And you're live.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear God, we thank you today and bless you for this meeting. Thank you for the school district and this Board of Education for how we are committed to making sure that our students, parents, our community is made whole. We ask that you bless us as we move forward throughout the challenges that are set before us, the viruses that have been happening. Give us the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding of how to continue to provide education throughout our district. We'll thank you for it in your blessed name. Amen.
Dr. Faustus? Mr. Bass? Bishop Dodds?
Here.
Mrs. Dunn? Here. Mr. Cadell?
Here.
Mr. Corretto?
Here.
Mr. Petrosi?
Here.
Mr. Gallardo?
Here.
Mr. Consent?
Here.
Madam President?
Any medical communications? And review the comment. And next thing we do is review the recommendations from the superintendent of schools to through that.
Do you want to report straight and do that?
Certainly.
Well, we'll ask the clerk to, you don't like to? We'll ask the clerk to read the actions that I've recommended to you and take the vote at the same time. All of course, Judy, that will result in no extra pay.
Your first item is minutes from the February 2020 meetings. Need a motion?
Second.
It is basically something behind that door.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Your next item is the approval of budget transfer number 8. And a motion? Mr. Gallardo? Mr. Bass? All in favor? Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried.
Mr. Garces is on a delay. He's on the internet delay.
There are no bids this evening. The treasurer's report.
Excuse me, Judy, I just want to make a point here that, if I may, that during the work session 2 weeks ago, we had musical instruments bid out of here. I asked Mr. Drizzo to take them off. If you remember, we took the musical instrument bid off. We'll bring it back to you. It doesn't mean we're not going to buy musical instruments for our students. It's just, he's got to go through some more of the process, and it just isn't the right time to do that. But students, parents, anyone who's watching or listening, rest assured that money was allocated. We put the bid out. You will be getting $300,000 as this board. This board approved $300,000 for new musical instruments, and they will be coming. So I just want to make that point.
So you have no bids then as a result of that, the treasurer's report and budget status reports you were already received. File. The station is certificated.
Okay. The treasurer's report. Report filed in 406, our personnel report, certificated. Public motion, excluding the Niagara Falls High School, extended school day, and the winter fest and the ancient chaperones. That would be the rest of the chapter.
Mr. Bass?
Yes.
Bishop Dobbs?
Yes.
Mrs. Stone? Yes. Mr. Padella?
Yes.
Mr. Corretto?
Yes.
Mr. Petrosi?
Yes.
Mr. Velardo?
Yes.
Mr. Consent?
Yes.
All in favor, motion carries.
Item 407, personnel reports classified.
I'm sorry, Mr. Consent, I think you wanted to go back to call for a motion on those items which you excluded from your first.
Okay, I guess we need to call for motion on item 407. That is school day in liquor. Yeah, call it. That motion is. Mr. Wells? Yeah. Second.
I never heard
that.
No, I haven't either. It vibrates the
Dr.
table.
Marcis?
It actually
Oh,
vibrates the
sorry.
table.
Are these items not in the future, correct?
No, they're in the future, but I believe there's a board member who may want to abstain.
Okay, well, what if they don't take place?
We'll rescind these.
Understood.
But I want to keep hopeful.
No, I want to too, but I just wondering.
I want to be hopeful that we're going to do all this stuff. But unfortunately, if that's the case, we'll put a memorandum of
So I
rescission.
would hope we can get it into the, beginning of the year.
Yeah. And so we're asking you to approve them on our prayer that we're going to have these events.
We hope so.
Money should be put aside.
Dr. Marcis? This is for the certificated section of the high school extended day and winter festing chaperones.
I abstain from that.
Thank you. Mr. Bass?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop Dobbs?
Yes.
Mrs. Dunn? Yes. Mr. Padella?
Yes.
Mr. Corretto?
Yes.
Mr. Petrosi?
Yes.
Mr. Velardo?
Yes.
Mr. Consent?
Yes.
8 in favor, 1 abstention, motion carries.
407, personnel report classified. Have a motion? Move. Mr. Petrosi? Second. Done, thank you. All those in favor?
And to call the
Oh,
roll, sorry. Dr. Marcis?
Yes.
Mr. Bass?
Yes.
Bishop?
Yes.
Mrs. Dunn? Yes. Mr. Padella?
Yes.
Mr. Corretto?
Yes.
Mr. Petrosi?
Yes.
Mr. Velardo?
Yes.
Mr. Consent?
Yes.
All in favor, motion carries.
There is no report for the Committee on Special Education for this meeting.
No, but if I may interject here, this doesn't mean anything to the programming for our special education students. We'll bring these items to you in April. This is, please, not just for those that are viewing, to the board members who know this already, there'll be no interruption in any special education services that were provided through a CSE meeting. It's just that we don't anticipate being in school during this, prior to this need for this vote. That's why we've done. Thank you.
409, report of the Committee on Preschool Special Education. 410, short-term contracts. We're going to read them all. New York State Association for Health and Physical and Recreation Program and Gas, NYS presentation $2,625 on February 21st, 2020. Dollar Falls Housing Authority presented $2,000 was April 3rd. The Maryland Valley Forest and Pyramid Model $3,000. The Teleconsulting Workshops, English Language, that's another 17. July 10th, a workshop. That's another 1,000. Global Spectrum, which is another.
There's no policy.
The Purpose Open Vision Working Grant, another $6,000. And Tyler Technology Studies for bus routes for sister schools. And I think that we can comment on that.
Yeah, I will thank you, Mr. President. Again, members of the board and the community, we put these short-term contracts before you with the understanding that we may have to rescind them based on the status of students in school. They're all programs for students in school or staff that will be delivered if we return. If we don't return, we'll simply rescind these and not pay them, unfortunately. So, that's the situation we're in. But I'd ask for your support in approving these short-term contracts now. As we move forward, we'll keep you updated.
Thank you. All right, I will follow.
Need a motion, sir?
Okay, motion, I thought was it. Was it a motion? Well, seconded. Thank you.
Dr. Marcis?
budget and our school district budget. To the best of our ability, we're going to give you numbers for April 22nd, and we'll do our best in the next month. That's why we have asked for an amended budget calendar, board calendar.
Move.
Dan Gurley,
Second. We're gonna table the resolution.
yes, 602 through 606. Dr. Bass.
Whoa!
I'm
Judy!
so sorry.
Judy!
Oh, I had trouble with one person this evening. Dr. Barstis with my apologies.
Yeah.
Mr. Bass.
The angels will come for us.
Foresight, Judy. Like Foresight, yes.
Bishop Downs.
Yes.
Mrs. Dunn. Yes. Mr. Gudella.
Yes.
Mr. Barretto.
Yes.
Mr. Petrosi.
Yes.
Mr. Valero.
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalez.
Yes.
All in favor, motion is carried.
We're gonna take 608 through 613 together.
Sorry,
Those are all-
sir, repeat 607.
Sure.
607.
Oh, I looked that one up. I'm sorry. Accept the case of support of the Niagara Falls City School District Scholarship Program. That motion, please. Move. Second. Thank you, Mr. Bass.
Dr. Barstis.
Yeah.
Mr. Bass.
Yes.
Bishop Downs.
Yes.
Mrs. Dunn. Yes. Mr. Gudella.
Yes.
Mr. Barretto.
Yes.
Mr. Petrosi.
Yes.
Mr. Valero.
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalez.
Yes.
All in favor, motion carried.
Thank you. 608 through 613 are payments to be made to our vendors for the work being done on our projects. And I'd just like to compliment the superintendent and the staff at this point for trying as hard as we can to keep our contracts and workers working, right? And keep our college and the community flowing, right?
Yeah, so these are payments on phase one, which we are 8 seats away from being done. 8 chairs at, they owe us 8 chairs at 79th Street. Otherwise, we've completed $25 million worth of work with a record safety record and a record number of low change orders. And this will pay back the retainage on all of our contractors, and we're really pleased with the way they worked. Also, just if I may interject, we're continuing our second phase during this crisis. We've asked for special precautions. A, we want to keep our people working. B, they have to be healthy. So far, we've been able to do that. We monitor that daily. If anything changes, we'll inform you. But we are proceeding with our capital projects. However, what I'd ask for your support on are payments to close out phase one.
Any questions on that? Okay, can I have a motion, please? Thank you, Paul. Second. Mr. Buck.
Dr. Barstis.
Yeah.
Mr. Bass.
Yes.
Bishop.
Yes.
Mrs. Dunn. Yes. Mr. Gudella.
Yes.
Mr. Barretto.
Yes.
Mr. Petrosi.
Yes.
Mr. Valero.
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalez.
Okay, yes.
All in favor, motion is carried.
Okay, 701 is a resolution adopting med policies for the city school district, and I would like a motion, please, to take these for 30 days for review. Then review 5111, 5110, 5120, 5220, and 5676. And I have a motion on that. Move. Thank you, Mr. Barretto. Second. Mr. Barretto.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion is tabled.
Okay, and next, to lead is to turn back over to the superintendent to listen.
Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, members of the board, for being here and for modeling social distancing. I know our viewing audience has now reached 15,000, and I'm very proud. I'm very proud of that. I want to start with some thank yous and some updates, if I may. First of all, I want to thank this Board of Education. Unprecedented time. Who would have thought? Maybe Paul did this. He had an inkling about this 2 weeks ago. He said, who would have thought we'd be here 2 weeks ago when we sat here together? And now we've come through in the last 2 weeks.
I like it.
Do you? Oh, So I mean the whole situation with this COVID virus, it's just something that I never in my life could have imagined going through, ever. So I want to thank the board for this in particular. You have trusted this administration. You've done nothing but support us, nothing but encourage me, and thank our staff. The board has let us do our jobs and represent you as board members the best way we can. And to you, members of the board, I'm eternally thankful that you've trusted me and the team here. I really mean that. Next, I don't want to leave people out, but there's been some real superheroes in this whole situation. One of them is Rich Moranto, who's putting this together for us. Did he step out? Yeah, figures. He stepped out and I'm talking about him. Rich has worked day and night during this whole time to help not only the school district, but to help the mayor of the city with his technology capabilities. Next, I have to thank the administrative team that I work with. Absolutely outstanding, tireless. I do nothing, they do all the work. I just ask them to do things and they don't even question it. From Dr. Cibaroli to Ms. Massaro, Mr. Trevizzo, Ms. Glasser, who has been here every single minute doing things, to Mr. Kevin Edwards, food service director, who's become the most essential man in Niagara Falls. He's feeding a lot of people. To Mr. Granary, to who am I forgetting on the team?
Rick.
Joe.
Rick.
Mr. Who?
Rick.
Earl's been to work on time most of the time. But, he's been a great help. So please thank them. I want to thank the teachers.
Rick Corella.
And, oh, who?
Rick.
Rick Corella. Does he still work here? Rick now rates every one of my YouTube videos. He gave me a 10 yesterday. I think he gave me a 7 today. So 4,400 packets didn't get put out to the community by accident. That's Rick Corella's work, coordinating all that. 4,400 packets. Links on the websites didn't get out there without Mr. Corella doing that. The technology that you're seeing didn't happen without Mr. Granary. It didn't happen. So I thank him as well and everybody on the team. Dr. Cibaroli was extremely helpful providing us with medical updates. I just want to thank the community. To date, you have provided 21,000 meals to the community in 9 days. 21,000 meals have been taken home by this community in 9 days. Tomorrow, we'll do a double meal. We'll do one for Friday and Saturday. And I'd like to tell you that we will provide lunches and breakfasts throughout the Easter break. We are allowed to be reimbursed for that. I think it's not normal that we do it, but this isn't a normal time in this community. So, with your permission, we're going to provide lunch and breakfast over the Easter break. As I said, the packets have been distributed, and they're out there. We will continue to do that. Last evening is another example of you as stewards of the community. Quite an unfortunate incident happened on Cedar Avenue that I'm sure everybody's aware of. I like to think that one of the first calls that the first responders that incident made was to us, to you. Can we open up one of your schools and use it as an intermediary respite area for families who have no place to go? And of course we did it. And Eddie Street was there all night, telling the residents tales of his life, entertaining, singing. I think that they were ready to go back to their homes today at 5 o'clock, but they did. But Eddie opened that building up, and they were greeted warmly. That's your school, that's your staff, and we're proud and pleased to do that. I want to, of course, thank the whole community. I'm not going to get into naming other names, but I also want to thank and recognize a couple other people. This evening, we were supposed to have the robotics team from LaSalle Prep here. It would have been great to see the robotics team, and they were supposed to go to the World Championships in Kentucky. And this year we were going to win the World Championships. We were rated #1 in New York State. So to the robotics team in LaSalle Prep, congratulations. Willie McDougall, a wrestler, is the 2-time New York State champion at 145. Unprecedented. Willie will bring you back to a meeting very soon. Also, with the cage match between Willie McDougal and Mr. Barretto that was scheduled for this evening. So we'll reschedule that for later this week. But I wanted to mention him by name. We still have a lot of work to do. Your Board of Education, your administration will not let down during this. We're practicing all the same practices and healthy practices. We'll continue to communicate with you. On Monday, some students asked if I would talk to students directly on Facebook. I'm going to do that Monday because we've talked to everybody, but we're doing all these things for the students. So I'm going to talk to a couple high school seniors on Facebook, and we'll link it and post it and get it all ready. So that's coming forward to you. Finally, with respect to updates, the budget, we'll be talking about the budget in April. It's not looking great right now, but that is not to cause any panic in this community. This Board of Education will not let you down. We will get through these tough and trying times with this budget. It won't let you down. I know they believe, like I do, we need just everything we have plus more. We can't do less. We've got to do more and more, despite what the budget looks like. So I know that the board will support that. The board has put this district in such a good position with their reserves. And I used to say, well, it's probably just sprinkling, and we'll need to ask for a little bit of money for an umbrella because it's only sprinkling in the reserve fund. Who would have thought this would be an absolute tsunami? A tsunami of problems. But the board put us in a good position going forward to keep programs and staff and teachers for kids. I'm probably missing things. I don't intend to slight anyone. I really don't. I just want to thank everybody for their support, and it's very easy to work with this team here in this Board of Education because of the support you show us. So thank you all very much, and unprecedented. We were joking. You go to college to be an administrator, a teacher, or whatever. This is in no book that I ever read. No book anywhere that I ever read. But we're doing it together. And hopefully, my last comment is, hopefully, a lot of good will come out of this. And I can feel it already, not to be Pollyanna, but people are coming together better. People are maybe a little kinder to each other, a little more forgiving of each other, a little more supportive of each other. I think it's important that we look for those qualities during times of crisis. Thank you very much. Didn't mean to drone on, but and again, if I slighted somebody, please accept my apology in advance. Thank you.
My fellow board members, I'm sure that you have some comments you want to make. Mr. Padula, would you like to start? Sure.
Mark, before I go forward with my comments, I had one question. What are we doing with the Sister School Initiative and committees that we have? Are we still doing that? Are we still, are they meeting something?
That's a good question. Thank you for bringing that up. Let me address that head on, okay? I'll give you my feelings. You know, I'm a strong proponent of this sister school model. We have not been able to meet. We have not met. We've not been able to plan. Let me say this. For many people, and I respect this, change and movement is difficult. The longer we go on with this COVID shutdown, the harder and harder it is for me to recommend that we go forward with that process for next year. I'm not backing away from the fact that I think it's a very good program and a good plan. But what the last thing I would want to do to the community, to the kids, to the parents, is to create more trauma and rush and things like that. So, with your permission, I'd like to wait just a little bit longer before I make a formal announcement about that, but it's on my mind. And the longer we go, not being in school, not being normal, the more it's pushing me to delay the decision to go forward. And I thank you for bringing that up. Our job is not change is tough enough. I don't want to add more change on top of what we're going through. But if you would just allow me not to make that final decision today, I promise I will soon. But I'm very cognizant of the fact that just because we think it's a good idea, it might not be the right time.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for your staff, everybody. It's unbelievable what we're going right now. I'm trying to keep my comments be short, but thank you is, I can't say it enough. Thanks to our teachers, I know a lot of them are doing virtual learning and trying to start with some technology to get students back in the swing of things as much as they can be. Our board, continuing paying salaries and health benefits. A lot of people are worried, scared. That's a very responsible and great thing we're doing for our staff members. And hopefully that pays us dividends in the long run to show loyalty to our staff members and dedication to them and respect to them in their positions. That's all I have. Just be safe, everybody.
I just want to say thank you to Mr. Laurie. I still think you're the James Brown of education.
I just don't dance and sing like he does.
That's
Oh, maybe
okay.
I sing like he does, I don't dance.
In the shower.
I'm a rock star on the 290. You ever see me on the 290? I can sing. The window shut. Sorry.
But I had the opportunity to go Tuesday to pick up the packet, the learning packet, and I also decided to go to the next door to see how the lunches were distributed. Very impressed. Everybody that stood in line, they stayed 6 feet away. The line moved smoothly. So at Maple Avenue School, I saw everything working very well. So thank you to you, everybody who contribute to making our school district and what we've done in this crisis happen. And I will just continue to pray that everything will continue, that you keep your good health, and God bless us all.
Truly, I'm grateful also for all of the efforts that have been put forward by everyone in the district. We're doing all that we can do naturally. We're following the rules and guidelines that have been given federally, statewide, and locally. And it's just good to know that people are doing what they can do to, as we are helping one another get through this tough time. But I do want to thank all of the staff in the schools for how they have participated and have taken it to heart. Obviously, our students, giving out the packets and the food that is a tremendous, tremendous help to so many families. I'd just like to add, just because of the profession that I'm in, let's continue to be prayerful. We know God is able to take us through this, help us to get overcome it, and all of the health professionals that are working across the country, across the world, hoping that they come up with a viable solution, a vaccine that will administer the help to many of the sick people and those who have been affected. So we know that it's just a matter of time. This is the United States of America, and we will come out on top. So be encouraged. Let's continue to be mindful and do what we know to do, washing our hands, staying at home.
Are you there?
I'm here.
Any comments from you, sir?
Oh, thank you, yes. I just to echo my colleagues' sentiments of thanks to our amazing staff, our teachers, our administrators, our executive staff members for doing a phenomenal job. Also, what I think is overlooked is the communication that our district is putting out there in terms of YouTube and daily robocalls and interviews on the news and radio stations, multiple news stations. So that I know is appreciated by not only the rest of the Niagara Falls City School District staff, but members of the community as well. And a special kudos to our food staff, our Kevin and his staff, Kevin Edwards, for the amazing job they're doing, serving over 20,000 meals to our residents. That is a big deal, and it cannot be overlooked or overstated. Thank you for all of your hard work. Appreciate it.
start time. I think you've really shined in your leadership abilities. You have not only led this district, but you have led the city, because you have been the link between the city, the school district, the hospital, allowing them to use our resources. I think that you should be applauded for that. To your executive team, our teachers, our staff, everyone, our food service helpers. I did spend some time at Hyde Park last week, helping with the lunches over there. It was very seamless. No one was turned away. We met a need, we fulfilled a need, and we're surpassing what anyone would expect us to do. And I'm proud to be a board member to see what we've done. This is a new normal for us. And, you know, there's a lot of things that during this time that I've been able to reflect on, and I've been able to appreciate the small things. And I think that there will be a paradigm shift, because we see the things, the simple things that we take for granted. And I think that we'll be better as a community and as a nation because of this. It's kind of crazy that a small virus could cripple a nation the way that this has. And even just, my birthday was on Monday, my family had to sing happy birthday to me on my front lawn. Because of social distancing and because of my job, I didn't want to potentially expose them to anything that I may have come across working. And, you know, just not even being able to give my niece a hug on my birthday. You know, that's a big thing. And just seeing the way that we handle all of this, I'm very proud to be a board member. And I'm very proud to have you as my superintendent. And I'm very proud of our staff. And I really appreciate everything that you guys have done and will continue to do. Thank you.
Mr. Leonardo?
I don't think there's much more I can say. Thank Mark and the group, and staff for doing an excellent job. Holding the school district together is a time. And also, I think I have one question. What's going to happen with the elections? Are we, the state's still going to want time? We're still, I mean, now we're trying to get petitions signed, and there's a lot of social contact. So,
Yeah.
Have you heard anything?
So I'll ask Judy to chime in too, because I've asked Judy to be the real ears and eyes of this for you and for the district.
Especially with the budget coming up.
Right.
And then we got people running for seats.
We've heard nothing official. Judy, why don't you take, if you don't mind, can you take this?
Certainly. The latest information from the New York City School Boards was that the governor was supposed to make a decision or make a statement about that within the next 48 hours or so. So at the moment, from my end, I'm proceeding as though the election is going to go, on this plan. Although, whether it is, we don't know. They did issue guidance asking potential candidates not to go door to door to get signatures, so that
So, are you going to wait the signatures, the petitions?
we have to do whatever the governor decides to.
So,
He is not made a definitive statement, but we do expect something in the next couple of days.
And yes, I think Judy's gone on some here, she's getting the election stuff ready, and she's running the board, and she decides to get it.
No, you don't know, she's been here, she's been the guardian angel of all the schools too, Mr. Velardo. The calls first come to her desk, and then she either answers them or passes them along, which has been great, way outside of her job responsibility, so I appreciate that. I caught her stuffing packets when Earl was falling asleep back there at his grade level, so Judy had to help him out with that. And, Judy, I have a question, because we pulled the resolution, if you don't mind, about the board, the voting, the elections.
I did. You originally in your sort of pre-packet had a contract or anticipated contract from the county board of elections for their PMGs and their support that we utilized for the election. However, we were not able to get that contract back to us on time to put it in your package so you could review it. So, as far as I know, we will be seeing it shortly, but we didn't want to rush you and hand you a contract a day ahead of time.
That's not to indicate there's any problem with it, it was just that the contract was late coming to us, and I really loathe walk things on. So So that there's nothing wrong with it, it's just came late, that's why we pulled it. So please understand there's nothing wrong with it, but thank you for your questions.
Mr. Brown.
Last but not least, right? So almost last. Okay, a lot of stuff by my colleagues were said, and every ounce of it is true. I saw some of the stuff that went on last night, and again, our staff, led by our superintendent, came through again, because it goes to show you that we are not just Niagara Falls, the school district. We are Niagara Falls, the community. We are the heartbeat of this city. I've said that to you folks once or twice, but look at it now. We are the heartbeat of this city. And as we go, I believe the city goes. So I have a smile on my face knowing that we're in good hands. We've worked hard as a board, but the staff, what they've done is unbelievable. There is nowhere in any of these books or any of the training that we've got to be board members, there's anything in there about a virus. Nothing. It's not a handbook. There probably will be something in there going forward. But to think that we have to hold this, we are the glue that has to hold part of this community together. And all I have to say is that God bless you all for your hard work. Everybody, from the superintendent to Judy, to food service, to technology, to everything that goes with packets, everybody that has handed out a lunch, the security guards that make sure it goes orderly and the people keep their spacing. And God bless us all. We will get through this. We will succeed forward. And just got to stick together, man. I just hope that all of you can stay healthy and strong. God bless you.
You were the best dressed board member until Bishop Dobbs came back. I forgot to say that.
Okay.
Sorry. Willie McDougal just texted me. He said, "You're lucky the social distancing."
Isn't that a chance?
Thank you. Mr. Petrozzi.
Thank you. Mark, I know you said that, and it is true, the community is working together much better, except in the paper products aisles on tops of Wegmans. That's a story for another day. But anyway, congratulations and thank you. You could have just taken this staff and stayed home and did nothing. Everybody that's been involved rose to the occasion to help other people. And it's a wonderful thing to feed people and to help people that really are in need. I'd just like to say that everyone involved, thank you, it's greatly appreciated. And again, keep up the good work. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Petrozzi. Thank you, all my fellow board members, for your kind words. Just to close it off and wrap it up. As I sat there and thought about a couple things that Mr. Brown already expelled on. It looked out my mind when I was looking at anybody out there that doesn't first look to the Board of Education, first continued leadership, fasting of materials, helping them find what they need, and loaning them even our best personnel to assist them in their time of need. It just goes to show you, even though I'm picking on you, and even though I tell you that, I love you and worry about you. You got our board to the highest extension of the state of New York, and I thank you for that. I think every one of us thanks you for that. And you're one great God that gives you the energy and keeps you in good health and continue to fulfill the needs that our children need. You never stop, you know. With that, I just say thank you. And I don't know. We'll be adjourning our meeting tonight in the morning following McDelways. I will now retired Administrator Robert G. Francisco. grandfather Brian Rotella Delphus, Ashley Rotella 79, and Daniel at Falls High School. Gordon McGuire, father of Colin McGuire, and Cherokee, library associate man. Louise Walker, mother of Angela Manella, assistant principal of Harriet Babbitt. Francis J. Tony III, chairperson for the Committee on Special Handicap Education. Jonathan Joseph Krebs, Niagara Falls High School senior, and cousins of Bill Perry, Niagara Falls High School. Don Suban, retired high school education teacher, father of Sub Cubs Johnson Matuma, father of CDC administrator Andy Matuma, uncle of Robert McGrath, step coordinator, and Gordon McCain, husband of retired junior and senior school monitor, Karen Anst. With that, I say, thank you, dear Lord. I have a motion for adjournment, please. So moved. Thank you, Mr. Josie. Second, Mr. Cadell. All in favor? Aye.
Take care, everybody. Great job, Mark. Keep up the great work.
Thanks, Ron.
It was nice having you here, Ron. We miss you, brother.
Thanks, Ron.
Where did that pizza go? What? Where did that pizza go? Sure, it was a hoop.